Okay, welcome everybody. We're getting into this next game. It is game number 4. We have Team Revival's Renegade right now, who has won the last game. He actually ended up defeating a Zerg, and now he has a new Zerg to go for. He's got Kozan, representative of Firelight, being the orange Zerg, on the right with a whole lot of manner. Oh, I love that so much. Kozan, the good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Fun, have... Fun, have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun, have exclamation point, smiley face. There we go. Now we got that perfectly right. Orange Zerg, Purple Protoss, Clan War, friendly time, awesome, just fun time casting. I'm enjoying this. So actually, Renegade is the guy who brought me into this. He's a great, awesome stream watcher. Hearts to him if he ever sees this. And he's even a mod on my channel. That is a reward few receive. It's a very highly coveted. So Renegade is going to be trying to go up against Kozan, and we're going to see if Kozan can play maybe a little bit more standardly than the last couple games. They were quite interesting. There was a lot of cheese. It was Renegade having literally twice the amount of probes and the amount of drones that were out for the other guy. And Duza, mute your mic please for typing.
Sorry.
It's all good, thanks. You're still awesome, so it's all good. Duza's also a mod on my channel, guys. This is one of the most informal, just like relaxed casts I've ever done. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, because I'm just having a good time. So
I sent you it.
Thanks. So now Renegade looks like he may actually be going for a Nexus first, or just going for a 15 Forge, and then Nexus after that. Yeah, there's the 15 Forge. I kind of find it interesting that he's going for the 15 Forge. Probephobia. I like Kozan. Seems like a fun person. So right now, this seems like a very interesting build from Renegade simply because of the fact that I don't know. First off, he just chronoed an empty Nexus. Second of all, it's very interesting because of the fact that a 6-pool would still beat him or give him a little bit of trouble. I don't know if he's... We take that to account, but oh no, the drone! Oh, the drone just missed blocking that Nexus. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so now, with that going down, anyway, what the point I was making, the 12 Forge, 13 Forge would be a lot better against the 6-pool, because then you have time to get down the pylon, the cannon inside your main base. Maybe the timing works out. It's something that I haven't exactly tested myself, but it's possible, it's conceivable. And Kozan's already sending drones to mine. He must be rallied and already have 16 mining. Never mind, he doesn't. So he's just losing some efficiency by having those drones down there. He probably just, yeah, he's just rallied down there waiting. He just didn't re-rally the drones once they were building, so now it'll be okay. So we're not going to lose too much from that. But the Queen and Metabolic Boost are on the way very quickly, and he's not getting out of third base yet. I'm kind of waiting for him to do that, and unless he's going to go ahead and be cheesy, it's just entirely possible and kind of fun. We've already seen Renegade defending one cheese rather nicely with those cannons and the sentries and the good force fields and everything. I was kind of worried for him for a little bit because of the fact that his cannon placements were so far back. But once again, he's doing a very far back cannon. But what this is going to do is wall this area off so Lings can't run back over here. But something that I would actually expect more would be a cannon. I think a cannon right here might be a wall. I don't quite... I doubt that is actually, because the cannon... Yeah, it's about the size of a mineral patch. Yeah, he would probably need 2 pylons or maybe 1 gateway to wall it off. I don't quite know. But I'm now going to go ahead and actually take off the always. There we go. You know how there's like that day 9 drinking game where you watch the end daily and every time it has the sound is disabled and everything, you take a drink? This is one of the things that would work for me, is that every time I have the health bars always enabled during a game, that would be a good time to take a drink if that's what you're going to be doing. Alright, but let's take a look at this. We've got Renegade perfectly with 16. Does he have any triples? Oh, he's got 1 triple, I think, because this guy's on a single. Yeah, there's his triple. This is one of the things that I try and eliminate the most whenever I play, is I always look out for triples. It's like a fun game of mine too. So we see this. So right now Renegade should be having perfect saturation on this base, but he's actually missing out on probably 30 minerals a minute or so because he doesn't have 1 probe over here, which is not a huge deal, but it's one of those little small things that sort of add up over time. Now we're having these Lings going to move in. They're going to go straight. Oh wow, there's really So Kozan is now going to stream across and get all these links into the main base. That's unfortunate. There is a sentry here, but I think that popped, yeah, look at that 4 energy. Did popped just barely too late to actually go for this. Now, oh, don't engage with the 1 sentry in the Zell. This is a losing battle. Oh, Renegade. Attack, attack. Nice probe thing, but we see how many probes are going to die. Right now we have 12 selected. There's still 3 lings. The lings themselves, one of them is very damaged, but nothing else. And wait a second. Oh, I accidentally selected Renegade's camera. Whoops, my bad. But yeah, we got the hatchery down there, and links are still running around. So the third base is going down. Kozan's playing a lot more macro oriented. He just did a nice thing with getting out a good timing of a bunch of links just to put on pressure, and those were actually timed very well to the point where I think a 1 gate expand would have just been killed outright at the natural expansion from that. This sentry actually ends up getting crazy scar, but still in play. 35 probes now to 42 drones. They just got higher, and oh, Renegade, watch this. No, their whole position. Nice little move there. We're gonna see another 2 probes go down. Oh my god, that one actually got saved. But still, Kozan's taking out 10 probes. Very nice job by him. And Renegade needs to probably, looks like he, ooh god, oh, watch the open thing. That's really unfortunate though. This 1 ling is getting out a ton of kills. Or these 2 lings are 3 kills for that 1 guy, and that's a nice little move to kill off those few things. But this is actually probably why Kozan picked dual sight. If you look at the architecture of this natural expansion, just to be technical instead of going ooh shiny, but oh my god. I'm sorry, here's an ooh shiny moment. We've got 7 gateways building. We have Renegade going for an 8 gate. Does he have any upgrades for... Yeah, his +1's about to complete. But this is the architecture of dual sight that makes it hard to really do a good solid forge fast expand on. You have these openings that have been abused by Kozan, as we've blatantly seen, and that's one of the more reasons why I was kind of expecting the cannon to be over here as opposed to back here. This is great and all for a cheese and all, but as you can see, these guys are doing very little of anything. I mean, 5 link kills at this point is tiny for Renegade, all things considered. That means it's so little. But links are now going there. Do we have a Roach Warren? Okay, the Roach Warren is there, about to complete. It's actually a late Roach Warren. Normally, for standard ZVP, you get that Roach Warren out at about 7.5 minutes against the Forge Fast Expand, so you can get out Roaches in time for the normal aggression that comes at earliest about 7 minutes or so. Because there's not that many aggressive options that Protoss really has. Forge Fast Expand, it's some kind of Stargate play, Mass Gateway play, or you go for a quick third. The gateway plays, you have a couple variations. You have DTs, Blink Stalkers, things like that. Maybe even charts on Archon, but the whole point is Zerg can basically be free to drone until 7 minutes. Maybe even 8 minutes sometimes, 9 or 10, depending on what these Protoss is doing. And what Kozan is doing is actually extending his time of safety by being aggressive himself. But right now we have a very scary attack coming in from him. We've got a good army. The 1 probe is actually in this mix. There's a lot of Zells here. We have the Roaches coming in. This is when the earlier Roach one would have been very nice, but oh, Renegade, that's beautiful force fielding, but it's just half a second too late. Look at the pacing and the speed of those forces. They were instantaneous and perfectly not overlapping. Now we're going to see him do a couple more of those. If you can force field this ramp, that'll be big. But he's actually focusing more on this hatchery. If you can take that down, that'll be great. But right now, Kozan is trying to get in those Roaches. 11 Roaches would be big, but at the moment right now, Renegade is wrecking with mostly a Zealot force. The Sentry energy right now is actually kind of low. So he needs to get those solid forces. He has to keep his arm together. There we have a couple of force fields going down that are nice. There we have the good force fields. Locking in those Roaches, that'll be key, because if those Roaches can't kite the Zealots, the Roaches are automatically not nearly as good. But there we have the force fields backfiring for a little bit. Renegade money is a little bit high. He can definitely stream in more Zealots, and he has. He's seriously emphasizing Zealots. Notice no gases at his natural expansion. And now we're watching him just completely move in. He may be able to just completely outrun Kozan. Kozan, I don't think he has a Roach speed. Yeah, no Roach speed yet. His lair started morphing at like 10 minutes in, pretty much. So Renegade is now doing a lot of damage. This third is actually being allowed to live, weirdly enough. He can actually throw down a proxy pylon there too if he really wants to. But he's almost doing his supply block. Kozan is getting completely overrun, and there's the GG. And we have Renegade taking another game after some great aggression, but Kozan just wasn't quite able to capitalize on that, and Renegade did a great response before Kozan could actually go back to being stabilized.